Yes, YouTube, what is going on? We are back with another brilliant brand new episode of UK Prison Stories. We're back at HMP Pentonville. You wouldn't wish your worst enemy to go there, I certainly wouldn't. And if you did, that's because you've never been there, you never experienced. This is about one man's journey, what led to him going to prison, and how he reacts on release. It's going to shock nobody that's had any experience in life that he's not a big time gangster. He's a petty criminal with a massive drug problem. That's what jails are full of. If they address that issue, jails would empty. Some might say, what do I know, I'm just an ex-prisoner. Let's crack on.
Another repeat offender, Graham Shields, is nearing the end of a 16-month sentence for robbery. Graham is 32 and has been a shoplifter for over a decade. He had a steady job, but gradually crack cocaine took over.
I feel kind of guilty of the way that I turned out, but crack's quite a powerful drug and it drains your soul kind of thing. I was working for a commercial artist company at the time, Curry, and I lost my job there. I would become unreliable, I stopped eating. So then I started going out shoplifting every day like it was a job kind of thing, getting up. Go and hit a couple of shops, go and sell that, put the money in my pocket, go and smoke crack.
Graham was just one of those people who I've probably seen him coming into prison probably 6-7 times in the space of 18.
Prison is only there for repeat offenders. Is prison there to rehabilitate? Because if it did, these repeat offenders wouldn't be in and out, in and out, in and out like the revolving door that prison is, the hamster wheel that prison is. Somebody is getting rich from people going in and out there. People are actually worth money when you go to prison. Him as an inmate would be worth £35,000 a year for the food and the TV and the this and that and this. Seriously wanted him to not come back, you would seriously deal with the crack addiction that he so freely admits that he has. If he didn't have that addiction, he wouldn't be doing half the things he's doing. People seem to miss that when they're talking about prison. People should be in prison. Well, they're in prison now. You don't want them to reoffend. Whether you agree with the methods or not, if they get out and they don't reoffend, prison has been a success. If they get out and they keep coming back 6 times in 18 months, then prison has been a failure. If people want prison to be a success, they have to accept that there are certain things that they will consider, oh, prison will be too easy. Those sort of things would help. Not getting PlayStations and all that, because they're in there now and prisons don't rehabilitate. And it's not because prisons have PlayStations that they have to pay for. It's because they are left in a cell for 23 hours a day and given courses to on relaxation.
In the space of 18 months, we'd always have sort of a bit of a conversation about what had gone wrong for him this time.
How many times have you been in jail, Graham?
About 42 times since '98. I started coming to jail, so it's quite a few times. Good few.
42 times?
Yeah, including this time. No.
Graham will be out of prison again in 3 weeks. This time, the authorities have him in their sights. Because he's a prolific offender, it's a top priority to stop him committing crime.
Send that guy to a rehab for 2 years, make him fully address his addiction, and then probably he won't add to the 42 times. If you're getting sent to prison for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a week, 28 days, what lessons are you learning? You're not learning no lessons, and you're certainly not going to get rehabilitated. Send him to a rehab at the beginning of the sentence instead of prison for 2 years.
Graham will shortly be released from prison and will complete the last 8 months of his sentence outside in the community. At the local probation office, plans are being made to handle his release.
Yeah, Graham's coming out and we're going to take him straight to Norman House. Kevin's coming as well, the police officer, so he's going to come with us in the car. He has a really poor record of compliance with probation, and he is literally a revolving door where it really is catch and convict, because he doesn't engage and he's never complied. with any type of orders.
Graham has been put on a new scheme called Integrated Offender Management, which targets the most prolific criminals to stop them reoffending.
This is the biggest stick and the biggest carrot that he's had.
Inside jail, Graham gets work experience. Outside, he'll have a job placement and a hostel place. But if Graham doesn't play ball, probation will send him straight back to jail.
If you reoffend, you will be recalled to the end of your sentence.
I feel different this time, I do. I was saying I do. I don't know what it is, like to say what I've done different or anything like that, but inside, I don't know whether it's to do with maybe having been away a bit longer, because in the past, prison hasn't worked for me.
If Graham can leave them prison gates and stay clean for the first night, then I will be really, really happy with that.
Graham will leave prison tomorrow. Once he's out, he wants to stay clean and rebuild bridges with his family.
You see, my relationship with my dad's not a good one, kind of thing. He's kind of old school, old man. What's drugs, kind of thing. Like, if you want to stop taking them, just stop taking them, kind of thing. It's easy. Just get a job, and I think that's what he thinks. I don't know what he thinks because I've never actually asked, kind of thing. So, but he's not well, and I don't want to just go and fix up relationship because he's not well. But I want to fix up relationship so that we can have a relationship, kind of thing. Whether that means just come around every couple of days to see that they're all right, maybe take him to church or something. I think he would like to do that if I could somehow do that.
On his signed date, copy of the licence, 16/3/12.
My stomach starts churning, butterflies, kind of thing. I'm excited as well. I'm really excited about getting that, but that still doesn't take away the fact that it's a bit of a frightening experience.
Do you think he's going to stay clean for the first night, or do you think he's going to flip?
Most repeat offenders walk alone from the prison gate.
Road. You alright, Rachel?
Because Graham is on the IOM scheme, he is met by probation and a plainclothes police officer. The first hours and days outside are a critical period. Graham has been out 3 days. Today he is booked for a work placement as a trainee gardener. Every time he's left jail before, he's gone straight back to crack cocaine, heroin and shoplifting. But this morning, he's at work on time.
This is a Norway maple. Yeah, that's chickweed. And I don't know what that one is.
That's a leaf. This is positive. This has changed what I'm doing. I don't do this. I don't come, in the past I come out of prison and gone into work or anything like that. I'm keeping myself busy and out of trouble by doing this, and so that's not to say that I'm saying I've cracked it or anything. It's the first day, but I hope it's the first of many.
Good luck to him, hope he stays clean forever. That's what you want, isn't it? A little bit of purpose. That's what's missing in most prisoners' lives. Why has it got to the point where he has to be So why has it taken that for them to give him a bit of purpose? And like, well done to them for doing this, because, you know, otherwise he'd just be out there shoplifting. You know, a little bit of gardening. He might even be doing that for free. He might even be doing this for, like, as charity work or something. It's just give him a little bit of purpose and he stay clean.
In 3 days' time, Graham is due at probation. In the past, he's never managed to attend.
Half an hour late now.
How long are you going to be?
Hello? Oh, brilliant. Okay, thank you. Bye. Graham Shields is here.
quick. He was quick.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Graham has got through his first 5 days out of prison.
How do you feel about how far you've come already?
I feel good about it.
You're going to your meetings, you're doing everything that's required of you as well on your licence. Just keep taking it one day at a time, but so far, I'm feeling really positive, Johnny.
All right, Pete.
But Graham was about to get some tragic news. Was working at the garden centre when his boss received a call.
I had a phone call from this woman who introduced herself as Graham's mother, and she said, I've got some awful news, Graham's father's died. And I just said, Graham, would you come back with me to the office? And he looked at me not knowing what's going on, and I just said, sit down, I've got something to tell you. And I just did think, this is a likely trigger for him to go back on the drugs again.
Graham's not doing so well at the moment, and so he's being recalled on his licence. He provided 3 positive drug tests in a row. You know, it's tragic. You know, you work with these offenders, and just as they're getting their foot on the ladder, you know, something else tragic happens.
Something tragic happens, and his probation officer shows him absolutely no heart. He stayed clean, he tried his best, and his dad died. So he got on it a bit. Instead of putting her foot down a little bit and, you know, even the old Bill getting on his case a bit more, recall, get back to jail. Get back to jail, mate, where you're worth a little bit of dough. Everyone's got choices in their life, haven't they? Yeah, good choices and bad choices, easy choices and hard choices. There's always a choice, but sometimes people don't realise that. And his go-to thing for the last God knows how many years is getting on it. And his old man's died, he's got on it, and they've recalled him. No heart, no compassion, no empathy, no nothing. Recall, get back. Is that going to rehabilitate anyone? If you enjoyed that, hit subscribe and we'll chat again. Adios.